Threat level, maximum.
Immortals! Well, finally! Things are crazy here. I'm in the residential unit. There are monsters outside. Please help me. There are a lot of them on base. If you move too far from the heater, you'll get cold.
Evasive maneuver failed.
There are several checkpoints around the base where we were taking readings. There should be a few people out there, but they have been in contact, trying to find out what's wrong.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die here. It looks like I owe you my life. If I only knew, we couldn't make sense of what was happening. Suddenly the heaters turned on to the max, every single one of them. While we were trying to switch them off, the ice started to thaw. Those creatures broke free and started killing everyone they saw. I managed to hide. We are studying sea creatures. They arrived at Alien over 100 years ago and have been evolving in this new environment. Our research will help us fight them and maybe even gain some knowledge of our world. Our expedition is hardly the first. The Gothror once performed a great feat here. He froze an entire army of sea creatures in order to stop their invasion. The largest discovered troop is located in this area. Our main find is a giant kraken. First we thought our equipment had malfunctioned, but no. It really is that big. We had to set up camp right next to it. There's no way we could move that monstrous thing.
We're in the main base now. There's also a camp right next to the Kraken, and a small station on the edge of the glacier, as well as a few checkpoints where we take readings.
We get these things out of the ice and start unfreezing them. Of course we don't want to revive them. Our goal is to soften the tissue enough to take samples and then freeze them again. Well, anything can happen. We keep containers of liquid nitrogen at hand just in case. We plan to study the Kraken today, so we all sent our containers there. And of course, now that we're defenseless, trouble comes knocking. Well, this is strange. We lost contact with the camp near the Kraken.
Cameras at all of the checkpoints. Enable them so we can figure out what happened. Fortunately, no one was here. Luckily, our team was on a break. When the heater turned on, the heat attracted Ursans, and they killed all the kelps.
Correct tactical decision detected. Switching to grief mode.
How dreadful. They're all dead.
Switching to combat mode.
Everyone is dead. The camera has been destroyed. Wait, Dr. Thorneus wasn't among them. So he escaped?
Enemy creature poses no danger. General level of threat to Alien marginally decreased.
Judging by the footage, our team escaped. They took out the kelps and headed for the camp in the valley. What a mess. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Everyone's dead. This is a nightmare. We should also check the camp at the edge of the glacier.
Extreme caution recommended.
There's a camera here too. Just send me the footage. What a mess. Apparently someone switched on the heaters. This is no accident, it's a diversion. We need to find out what's going on in the far camp. On your way to Kraken, you'll see a few checkpoints with heaters. You can warm up at each.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
our camp. The gates were opened by Dr. Thorneus's electronic key, and the thermal systems next to the Kraken were enabled manually. And it looks like Thorneus is Oh, there are so many of them. We need to turn off the heaters before the Kraken awakens. They are next to the containers of liquid nitrogen. If you break the container, it will render them fragile and vulnerable.
Combat log created. Active caution mode. Balance of forces changed. Victory data to Divine Observatory. Quest data added to archives.
My heart, thank you for the peace in the lands of Glyceria. You'll make a wonderful god someday.
Finally, an immortal is here. We have a mechanoid problem here. Get to my position. You'll see what's going on. These are the remains of a mechanoid ship. That was where the signal came from. Who knew it was still functioning? Thorneus is badly damaged. What is this series? I can't tell. I've never seen them before. Are the Allods trying to repair it? The Allods seem to be looking for something in the debris, and sensors are protecting. I'd get rid of both to be safe. There's a heavy secutor over there. It looks like it's guarding a transport. Be ready for a fight. There are fragments of large cubes nearby. Take a look around. They could be guarded by mechanoids.
combat mode.
The mechanoids are aware of your presence and are prepared to fight. I caught sight of a Prism Series Secutor in these ruins. It's very dangerous, so be careful. There are some strange signals coming from these ancient ruins. And Flavius had sent me here to investigate them. But as soon as I deployed the antenna, mechanoids came swarming in. It looks like they might be trying to reanimate the remains of their ships. We can't let that happen. I'm not much use in combat, but I can give advice. I know a thing or two about the mechanoids.
Evasive maneuver failed. Especially dangerous enemy detected.
Cubes right in front of you.
Insufficient memory space, archiving data.
Fragments are glowing. It looks like the mechanoids have partially restored these ships. Hurry! These machines are very dangerous. The mechanoid transmitter is sending out signals. We need to switch it off before reinforcements arrive.
Extreme caution recommended.
Gone. Watch out, there's a Talisman Series Secutor nearby.
Sending victory data to Divine Observatory.